What is up, guys? It's Ian again with another Jaguars video. You already know we did the top 5 offensive players, and right now we're going to do the top 5 defensive players of the Jacksonville Jaguars team. Jacksonville Jaguars defense is going to look completely different this year. We got Fatukasi, Arden Key. We picked up Devin Lloyd, Aluakon, Chad Muma. We got Darius Williams. I feel like I'm missing someone. We obviously drafted like Montarik Brown. Trying to make sure I'm not missing anybody like really known. I don't think so. Trayvon Walker, obviously. But today I'm going to go through and list my top 5 players on defense. And at number 5, I'm starting off with Trayvon Walker. Obviously, I think he's going to excel playing one position this year. But I got to see it happen. I know he's a freak athlete. I think he's going to be very good at the edge position. However, I haven't seen it. So I need to really see it for an entire season. It's solid pickup. And it's really hard for me to really judge some of these guys because I want to throw Fatukasi in there. I want to put Chad Muma in there, but it's really going to be hard for me to put them in there. At number 4, I am going with Tyson Campbell. Tyson Campbell was a very good corner for us at the back half of the season last year. I think he's going to beat out Shaquille Griffin as our best corner on the team. I think Shaquille Griffin struggles with takeaways, and I think Tyson Campbell's going to step up in that department this year. At least I'm hoping. I think there's a lot of potential for him. He was a very solid guy at Georgia, came into the NFL. The one thing Urban Meyer was somewhat smart about was he kept saying Tyson Campbell needs to get the confidence. He got the confidence. He started playing like a true corner, and I think he's going to be our best corner on the team going forward. At number 3, I got Josh Allen coming off the edge. I think he's going to be miles better than he's ever been because he's going to have a edge on the opposite side of him. We also picked on Fatukasi, who's going to play in the middle, who's going to disrupt the offensive line a little bit, eat blocks. I really think he's going to have a very good year this year for us. Josh Allen, he's going to earn a new contract. I believe he's going to stay a Jaguar. I think the organization needs to prove to these guys they're willing to pay people to stay. They obviously have been trying to do that with Brandon Linder. He just retired. They did it with Cam Robinson this offseason. They didn't do it with Andrew Norwell. I think they have to do it with Josh Allen this upcoming offseason. And I think he's going to earn it. I don't think we're just going to say he should have it. I think he's going to earn it. At number 2, Foyesade Aluakon on defense. I think he had an amazing year last year. He led the league in tackles. I think he's going to step up, and I think he's going to be a very good player for us. I think he's going to be a nice veteran presence for this defense. I think he's going to help in the upbringing of Devin Lloyd, Chad Muma. I think Shaquille Quarterman has a chance to really prove himself in this type of defense we're going to be playing. I like that we have a linebackers coach as a defensive coordinator now, and he did very good with the linebackers he had over in Tampa. So I see a lot of production coming from our linebackers. I think we're going to be very good against the run this year, which we need to be in a division with Jonathan Taylor and Derrick Henry. You have the top two backs in the NFL. You can try to argue Jonathan Taylor is better than Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry is better than Jonathan Taylor. However, they're both beasts. And we've struggled against them in the past. I think we're going to have a very solid defense this year. I think in next year's draft, looking ahead, we're probably going to need to get some depth at certain positions on the D-line and corner because you know how corner is, always injuries there. And a side note, I really want to see Andre Sisco start this year. I think everybody does. However, when you look at the depth chart, Rayshon Jenkins is starting over Sisco, and Andrew Wingard is starting over Daniel Thomas. I don't want to see them two on the team next year. I want Andre Cisco and Daniel Thomas to take charge of the safety room, and I think they can do it. Obviously, it's going to go down to play. Andrew Wingard obviously has shown this organization he can be the guy. I have no idea why. I do agree when he's on the field, he shows a lot of heart, but it takes a lot more than heart. And I think Andre Cisco needs to bump Rayshawn Jenkins out of his position, and I think Daniel Thomas needs to knock Andrew Wingard out of his position. And for everybody that says, start Andre Cisco and Andrew Wingard's plays, they play different positions, so that's not going to happen. Maybe in certain sets and stuff on defense, but it's not going to happen. People need to get that out of their heads. Eventually, Andrew Wingard is not going to be on the team, hopefully. And I hope, I was talking earlier about showing the organization needs to show that they'll keep players. Andrew Wingard seems to be the guy that the Jaguars want to keep, and I don't know why. All right, I've made you guys wait long enough for our number one option, and you're probably thinking to yourself, dude, if you've already listed all these guys, who's going to be the best? Devin Lloyd, as a rookie, is going to have a hell of a year this year. I have high hopes for Devin Lloyd. I'm so glad we jumped to take him. I understand everybody's like, we paid for Aluakon, then we jumped to take Devin Lloyd, and then we jumped again to take Chad Muma. Very smart to have a solid linebacker core. We have not had that in a while. We have it now. I can't wait to watch Devin Lloyd on this team. He's got a linebackers coach as a defensive coordinator, like I said earlier. He's going to be great in coverage. He's going to be a solid run stuffer. I cannot wait to watch Devin Lloyd this year, and you should not wait either. I'm telling you, he's going to have a good season this year. You can lock it, take it to the bank, go to bet on sports, whatever you want to do. Devin Lloyd's going to have a hell of a year this year, and that I will live by. If it doesn't happen this season somehow, you guys can roast me for it. Devin Lloyd's going to be our best defensive player this year by far, and I hope I'm right about that. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. You guys know I'm a huge Jags fan. Devin Lloyd is my favorite pick out of the draft. I'm so glad we got him on our team. Not upset with Trayvon Walker, not upset with Chad Muma, not upset with any of those guys. I'm not upset with signing Arden Key. I'm not upset with the huge contract we gave Aluakon or Fatukasi. I really think I think Devin Lloyd is going to be the lock on this defense. I think he's going to turn into what Miles Jack couldn't. Yes, Miles Jack was a great player for us, but he was never able to be a true leader on defense. And I think Devin Lloyd's going to be able to do that. I'm hoping he can do that, but I have no reason to believe he can't. I think he'll be very solid. He's got a defensive head coach that's a linebacker, so he's going to get a lot of help. He's going to get a lot of help. He's going to have a coach that sees through his eyes, just like Trevor Lawrence is going to have Doug Peterson who can see through his eyes. And there's a lot of very good pieces on this defense. Potential for a top 15 defense this year, and we have been terrible on defense the past 2 years. But Devin Lloyd and all these other players that we just picked up change that, and I cannot wait for this season. Guys, thank you so much for watching the whole video. We go live Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern, and then we upload every single day at 4 p.m. So turn on the noti bell, subscribe, like, do all that cool shit, and we will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Thank you for watching the PI Podcast. Make sure you subscribe and tune in next time so you don't miss the latest news in the NFL world. You can also follow us on TikTok at PIPodcast and on Twitter at PIPodcasters. Until next time.